Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Let me start some music here. Give me a second here. Okay, there we go. Hello, hello. Hello, Queen. How are you this evening? And hey, Suburbia, Team Charles in the building. We will definitely be talking about Charles, okay? We'll definitely have a conversation about Charles. I have a few thoughts. Um, I decided just to click on a couple of minutes early. It was supposed to be 10:30, but I said, "Look, your girl is tired, and let me go ahead and get this done." I would have done this on Friday evening, but I wasn't available Friday evening, and I probably should have just did it earlier today, but I just been busy. So, but I'm gonna try to do these on Fridays as opposed to Saturday. So we'll see. Sometimes scheduling things, sometimes things happen in life. You got to change the schedule. So, oh wait a second, I got to fix this light in here. Okay. You got a bone to pick with. Okay, let's get into it. We can talk about it now, or when we get to that. When we get to the Charles thing, because I know that's what it's about. I know you. I know that's what it's about. So I mean, tell me what I did. Tell me what I did, Suburban. We friends. Okay. We friends. So what I do wrong, you know. But this was a this was an okay episode, I think. It was like a BC. Wasn't bad, wasn't great, wasn't bad. It was, people who got on my nerves in this particular episode. It was a handful of people that really worked my nerves. Um, so I definitely want to talk about it. So what I do, Suburban? My mouth is dry. I should have some water. What did I do? Go on and tell me what I do. You know what I do. What's the bone you got to pick with me? Uh, I'm trying to see if any other people gonna show up. If not, if no nobody show up, it might just be you and I, Suburban and Queen, if Queen is still here. So I think I probably shouldn't go this late on Saturday night. It might be people that's not around. So I probably do it on Fridays. But we're gonna still talk. Oh, oh, Mooch. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my girl, she went to link. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on, Suburbia. Hang on, Moochie. Wait a minute. Um, y'all, I am tired today. My energy level is low today. So Ginger Snaps couldn't even come out. I just told her to stay put tonight. I'll talk to Ginger Snaps tomorrow. I just couldn't deal with her today. So no red lipstick, no Ginger Snaps today. Wait a minute, let me get this link. I apologize. Oh shoot. Bear with me, people. I don't try to be I don't try to be unorganized like this. Um there we go. Okay, okay, Moochie. I sent it. Oh, you looking forward to Ginger Snap Queen? I'm y'all know I love to give y'all ginger snaps, but I really just been working like a dog this past week, and then I was so busy. Friday, it was a lot going on. I mean, I ain't got to go down the whole rundown of stuff. Everybody got problems, so it's not like it's nothing major. I think I'm just not getting enough rest. So today I'm just tired. So my energy levels a little down, but but we're gonna talk and just pick my spirits up, But I'm coming, Queen. I'm coming live tomorrow. I'm doing two back to back lives. I think I overwhelmed myself doing too much. So um I'm doing two lives tomorrow. and I'm gonna get some rest tonight, and then tomorrow I'll be spirit. And Ginger Snap's gonna be ready tomorrow. She gonna be she gonna be snapping tomorrow. Hey, 313 Better Made. That's my home girl. Hey, 313 Better Made been looking out for me with the videos. You really have. I haven't had a chance to look at the information that you sent me. Like I said, just been stuff going on in my own personal life. But if you want to make me some more videos, please do. But I'm gonna learn how to do it myself. So um I just like I said, I just had stuff going on, and I don't think I was getting enough rest. So I think this is, you know how like sometimes at the end of the week it just comes down on you. Wait a minute here. Oh, there go my girl here.
Sometime at the end of the week. What's up? Okay, just down.
Oh,
I gotta put you on mute. I was
oh,
like, okay, look,
oh,
we,
hey,
we gonna
oh,
get
but
this now.
wait a minute, this is just your first time as a guest for on with me, so
Yes,
I'm
I'm
happy.
excited.
I am happy. I am happy. Thank you for coming. And yeah, you won't have to help me tonight because my
You got
energy level is
this. You
kind of
got this.
down.
Look, we gonna help
And
out
and I,
Inga. This
and
her first
and
time. Come on.
Queen said she wanted ginger snaps, but I couldn't do
Ginger
ginger.
Snaps might make an
She,
appearance, Queen. Look, I'm
I
gonna
don't
have to
know.
call
Yeah,
shout her out, and
I
she
know.
might have to go behind the scenes for a minute. And Ginger Snaps is gonna come on out
I
and be
know.
snapping and popping and waving that hair all over the place.
I know.
All right.
I mean,
Look, I can
and
sit back
Suburbia
and
said he got a
relax,
bone
y'all.
to pick with me, so I'm waiting to see what the bone is.
Who
You
said that?
know, Suburbia.
Oh,
He
you know
got
he got a
a
bone to pick with
bone to pick with me.
everybody.
I guess I done pissed him off or something, but we
Yeah,
are,
he got a bone to
you know,
pick
but
with everybody
that's
because
my buddy.
he
That's my
Team
buddy.
Charles.
Hey, look, I'm Charles. I'm with Charles too, but I'm gonna talk about that. I'm getting a little sick. I'm sick of the whole thing now. It's getting on my nerves.
I
I'm
didn't
sick of the whole
share it.
thing.
I didn't share it on my channel.
Oh,
I'm gonna share it in my tab so everybody can come to your channel though. All right,
oh, okay. I
that's
mean,
what
you
I'll
can
do. So
share.
that way, nah, cause of that. Look, I gotta sit back and let you get, let you rock away. Go ahead.
Well,
I'm a,
I got a lot of. I think I might have had too many pictures and video, but
look, it's all right though.
yeah, but we gonna go through it, and whatever I missed, and you can help me along with it.
I got you.
I'm gonna say really quick. I want to say hello to everybody before we get going. Queen Suburbia. Um, Let me see who. I already said hi to 313. Kendall, hey girl. Anita's joint. Hey, how you doing? Um, okay, all right. And they already got the hammers up too.
All right, all
Yeah, get
right,
the
all
hammer.
right.
I guess I got the little ginger in the snaps. Yeah, put the
Yeah, you
ginger
got
in the
the
snaps
ginger
up.
and the snap. I
And
put it up.
the ginger emoji and the snap emoji. Yeah,
I'll
there
put
you
the
go.
ginger and the snap. You make sure that's a black hand
I
that's
eat.
doing the snap, y'all.
I know that's. And look, I took a play off for you. I even wrote down notes and everything. I'm really.
Look, you what you say? I'll be taking notes like I'm in school.
I know, and I said, I'm gonna have to give me a little composition book. I had a little notepad. I'm thinking, I got all these
You
notes,
be
and
look,
I
get
said, Lord,
started and you be all right.
yeah,
You do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
You do it. Your
Oh,
tell your story your way.
yeah. That's what I'm gonna
Okay.
do. I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's see here. Let me put. Okay, so y'all know everybody just always want to make it clear that this story here, BMF, is loosely based because everybody's keeps on trying to compare the real story to the fictional story. Is loosely based. A lot of the names and characters and things have been changed, but like they say, some of this shit might have actually happened. So this always got to remind everybody that, hey, Monique, where is Ginger? Lord have mercy, y'all know something. That damn Ginger. She's still around, Monique. Okay, so all right, so this is BMF, and I just wanted to highlight that Russell Hornsby, how you say it? Hornsby, he directed this episode, which is Charles, and I was proud that he directed this episode. I don't know if he had other directing credits. I didn't get a chance to do like Tamika and do all my facts, but I was just happy. I just wanted to put that out there that he did direct this episode. Hopefully, he'll get more directing things if this is his first time. I don't know. Um, so we start out with Coach. Coach Cop, and this is when he was a good guy back then, and he was smoking a cigarette and he teaching Meech, how to play baseball, how to hit the ball. So at one point, I think he probably was a good cop, and then he probably just fell through the cracks, right, Moochie? I think at one point he might have been good. Now I don't know what happened to him. Is
I
she?
feel like he did
Uh,
fall through the cracks, but I
mm-mm.
also feel like this is what you should have been doing with your boy. Like,
Thank
how
you.
they gonna show this on the heels of them burying Kevin? I
I
was kind of
agree.
pissed off with this,
I
but
I
I'm like, you should have. This is the type of nurturing how you doing with Meech and Terry. You should have been doing
right.
that with your own kid.
Thank
I
you.
don't
Yeah,
understand.
we never saw when Kevin came to live with him.
We
We
never saw
never
that
saw
side of
him
him.
spending no time, and so
Mm-hmm.
that's why I say yes. Kevin have to take a small percentage of your own actions. You have to you did what you did, but I still say that okay, the mother wasn't there, and the father is the guardian, and he has the full custody. Why are
Mm-hmm.
you so busy running around the streets, you know, about all these Terry and them, and then you neglecting your own son. So and now we gonna and in this episode we gonna see that he gets he's depressed. So okay, so and so then it flips over to in St. Louis. We in St. Louis, and have you ever been to St. Louis, Moochie? I've never been there before.
Nah, I never been there.
I haven't either. I haven't either. So he's in St. Louis, and so then this is where we get introduced to J-Pusha, and I do want to acknowledge that this is played by J.D. Williams, great actor. Everyone who has seen The Wire know him as Bodie, but if you have
Mm-hmm.
watched Oz, which Oz is one of my favorite shows, I'm trying to
What
beg
was
my
his name
son
in that one? Do you remember his
Kenny,
name? Kenny
Kenny.
Rainwood. I
Kenny,
remember his name
Kenny.
because I
I'm
was
trying to
like,
beg my son to do Oz with me to do the re thing, but he don't want to do it. So I may
mm-hmm.
still do Oz one day. I don't know.
I
So
know. You know
yeah.
who else was talking about it? We'll talk behind the scenes about
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, because I would like to do Oz one day.
That's
It's
what's
a
up.
great series.
That's
But
what's
then
up.
but he played and he in that show he was a real a hole in in Oz. We loved him as Bodie, but in Oz he was not a good guy at all. But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
we meet him here, and this is his brother Carter, and I guess he is trying to he's a great baseball player trying to I guess go into professional, and they just horsing around playing around, and Meets his son playing with because I guess he used to play baseball as a kid. So right here it's just a nice moment playing around with brothers, and I love that. And then he goes and asks Carter to go get some water, I guess out the car or something. And next thing you know, a van pulls up and he gets whisked away. And then also I have to acknowledge I mean look at my little note here. Kia, is that Keeya? Yeah,
Yeah,
Kia.
Kia. Mm-hmm.
Kia. And that's played by Sweetie. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know her, I didn't get her government name. I should have wrote that down, but we know her as Sweetie. She's the rapper. And so that's now so she's playing this role. And so far from this point, what did you think about this when he got thrown into this van? I had thought he got shot. I didn't
I
until we saw
thought that's what I
yeah.
thought was going to happen.
Hmm.
But then when they kept dwelling on how he's going to be a professional baseball player, I thought it was going to be a snatch and grab from there
Oh,
because
okay,
of that,
okay.
because of the simple fact of that. What was your thoughts about the JD I mean, about the J Pusher character?
Um, I think I'm not well, uh it's so hard to separate because I loved him as Bodie so much. So I had to sit there. I watched this episode a couple times, so I had to say, okay, this is not he's another character, and I had to get that out of my head. So I said, okay, this guy, he's sometimes a little over the top, a little over the top. Like he got. I understand your brother was kidnapped, so anybody's going to be upset, but he didn't listen when Meech was trying to tell him things. He wasn't
Mm-hmm.
listening, and it almost would have went left. Thank goodness Meech came in and saved the day. We get to that, but he wasn't listening. He was a hothead. Thank you, Monique.
Yeah, that's what I
Thank
was
you, man.
saying. He
Oh,
was
and
a
Monique said,
hothead.
I've been to St. Louis. She got family there. Another seen most of the okay, okay. You've been to the Midwest. Okay. All right. Hey, Vonnie. And yeah, he that definitely, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. He was a high head. He wasn't listening. He really wasn't listening. And he could have gotten saved earlier, but I just think the guy really wasn't paying no attention. So okay, let me see. And then okay, that's just still the scene from when the van pulled off. And wait a minute, let me remove that. When the van pulled off, and then so then the next scene we get to, we back in Detroit, and Terry is at his restaurant, and he's telling his boys, the crew, um, that he's going to go, that he's going to talk to Blaze, because and he's going to try to set up a meeting with him, because it's, I can't think of the young kid's name. I didn't write it down, but his homeboy coming
Oh,
there with a bag
Diz.
full of guns. What
Diz
the
is the
one.
one that passed away.
No, 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 not the yeah, not, I know that's Diz. Yeah, no, I'm saying, but the guy the young kid who came in there, dumped all the pow on the table,
Oh yeah.
and he was like a young kid, you know what I mean? So, and he said, no, we not doing that, because he said we're not gonna keep on having no more funerals. Terry had said he went to about 5 or 6 funerals, so he was done with that, and so he said he gonna try to talk to Blaze and see if we can try to did this and come up with something else. So he did try. He did try. So um I mean, do you think he his what well, just from this point on, do you think he should have, I think he did the right thing by not getting the pow and doing anything. Do you think so? Or he should have.
I think he shouldn't have. I think he was right for telling. Terry was right this time. Finally, he's taking a page out of Meech's book, and he knows not to go to the iron, because that was his exact words. We not
Right.
doing that, and
That's
and that
right.
was a
Right.
good thing.
Yeah, and that's usually the easy thing to do, is to grab your piece, as opposed to thinking. In this episode, Terry did do some thinking. So, hey, booby, how you doing? Yes, um, J-Pusha was hard headed, very much so, very much so. Hey, Kendall, and so then after that, so okay, so they J-Pusha,
What
Meech and
was it? What
Kendall.
did you think about how he was talking on the phone, where you know it was reckless? Like what? Like with
Oh
Jay
yeah,
Pusha when
right
they
here. Oh yeah,
called.
yes, right here. Yeah, he was talking very regular. So they get in the car trying to look for Carter, right? And he getting the machine guns and this and that, and Meech is even telling him, look, you don't we're not going to do this. We need to think this out, come up with a plan. But he was being hard headed. He really was. I mean, just and yelling at the guy. And he told the guy, um and I'm gonna call them goofballs, because I don't even want to give them their names. They goofballs. The kidnappers were goofballs, and they don't even get no respect, because if they gonna they calling they didn't really have no plan when they kidnapped that kid. They really thought that he was gonna give up the money that easily, right? That's what I thought. And he was like, "No, I ain't giving you nothing." And um, not until it got real serious, and then he
I
had, yeah,
do
but
you think that he felt like he was a force to be reckoned with when nobody was gonna do that? That they believed him totally, that he was out for it? Do you think also that he knew that it was gonna be some type of retaliation because of the work that he put out on the streets?
yeah, because what he said, that he said, like I mean, I don't have the exact quote, but pretty much like, I run these streets, I run all this stuff. So he just felt like they wasn't going to he wasn't going to let them punk him, like, no, I'm running this thing. But these guys, I agree with Vonnie, they were dumb and dumber. They were some
Yeah.
dumb kid. They had no type of plan. I think they were
I
too
was
crack. Were
surprised
they
that he
too
came in
crackheads?
like
They seem
this.
like two crackheads to me. You know what I'm saying? They just seem real stupid. I mean, real stupid. I don't know. There just was no kind of plan, and Meech was kept trying to talk to him, and he was like, "This is my brother. This is my brother," and he was, yeah, he just wasn't listening. Um, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, and we gonna get to that about the missing finger. Yes, that was crazy. Yeah. Um, let's see. So this day on the phone. Now we see Carter. He's tied up. Carter, I felt bad for Carter Moochie. He would look scared. I mean,
Heck
anybody would be
yeah.
kidnapped and all band you know tied up and stuff. Anybody would be scared. But I really felt bad for this kid.
But
You
a
could see
lot of times back then, stuff like that, like if a kid was playing sports, especially in those days, they was off limits, even if that
right,
was his brother. So,
right.
like, how long was he
I've
messing
heard that
them up
so
with the
many
product?
times. I've heard so many people like when you listen now to interviews from NBA players, football players, they say, "Oh no, they people kept me away from that stuff."
Yeah,
They knew about that life, but they kept me away from it. So you're right, that is true. Um, I don't know. But he wasn't involved in any of this thing. I think he really just was an athlete. He just happened. They wanted to get at his brother, J-Pusha. So that's how you get at him is to grab his brother. But these guys
right.
didn't have no plan. They just thought he was gonna cave in, and that was it. And everybody is agreeing that these guys were dumb and dumber. Somebody said Bonnie said Beavis and Butthead. You know what I'm saying? They were like that. I agree with that. They were like that. And I even wrote in my notes. I said Carter looks scared. I wrote that in my notes.
He did look scared.
Very
Where
scared.
they like, yo, soon as he said, this knuckle said he not gonna pay. He looked
Mm,
like, oh man, like
right,
really? He
right.
said he not
He
gonna
probably
pay?
and you look how he got the duct tape all around him. Probably done pissed on himself. I know he's
Heck
scared.
yeah.
Yeah, and who knows how many hours he sat in this room. This old dirty look like a trap house. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how long he done sat in there.
Yeah,
So
it do look like a trap house.
yeah, this was terrible. And you notice on this episode, we kept going back and forth from Detroit to St. Louis, back and forth, back and forth, So it was a lot going on both, in both cities. And okay. So Suburban probably going to start jumping into the comments here now. This is where Mr. Charles opens the door to find roses had been delivered. And the roses were sent by Dr. Maurice.
Mm.
And then the card said I couldn't get it blown up big enough, but basically it was like something about the filet mignon
He
and
said the filet mignon will change, will I guess will change your life.
mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see you tomorrow night. The mm.
Listen, I'm agree with Kendall
I
right
want to
here.
know
This
what
was
the word was. This was disrespectful, Kendall.
right disrespectful of Dr. Maurice. Yes, very
Mm-hmm.
very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I understand, and I am gonna speak my piece here on Charles. I agree with everybody. Charles messed up at the beginning. He did, he's wrong. We done preached that into the ground. Everybody's on the
Mm-hmm.
same page by that. But the, he made a mistake. He had a one or two time thing, and it didn't go on and on and on. What she's doing now is having an emotional affair, and I think it's worse
That is
than what
worse.
he did. Because emotional means you falling in love. Your
Yeah, he
heart.
was with the
The
physical
man is
part.
in her head, the man is in her
Mm-hmm.
heart. And
Mm-hmm.
and so that's different than physical. I can go out here and just do a wham bam, thank you, man, with somebody, and then I'll never talk to them no more. But emotional is and when somebody's in your head and your heart, it's different. And she's really checked out from Charles. So at this point, I got a little video. At this point, I'm ready for him to pack his bag and move on. I don't even want. I'm tired of it now. I'm really, really tired. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Let me remove this. I gotta get a little finesse with this thing. Okay.
Don't worry, you gonna get it. Every Rome wasn't built in a day. You got this.
I hope y'all can hear. Oh, wait a minute. It didn't start from the beginning. What's going on? Oh, here. Okay. And you know something? And you see my band at the bottom? It said Lucille is on my last nerve. Charles, pack your
Allegedly.
bags and leave tonight. While she going to work at Wendy's, he should be packing his bag and leaving. Like, there's no
So
need to
why?
keep on
Wait,
staying.
you think he deserves to do a dear John? Leave like that while she at work?
I mean, she's making it clear, really, to me. And she just ain't saying.
Mm.
Actually, at one point, she told him to leave, but he remember he said he wasn't going nowhere, and that's why he ended up in Terry's room. So, because she wanted him to go. I mean, she seemed like she's checked
They
out.
ain't got no money for him to go to his own place. She messing
He
with the
better go to
doctor.
the
If
Easy Rest
anything, she might
Motel.
move out. That's his house that he built with his bare hands. And
You
she
know
with the
something.
good doctor.
I understand. Because to me, you know something. Even if you're going through something, I've been. You know, I told you. You know, I've been married. I'm divorced, and if we were still trying to figure the thing out, and he still got fooling around with somebody else, I'm like, no, you're being disrespectful. Like, it's just what I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just don't think it makes any sense. She's going out on dates and hanging out with the doctor, and make up your mind. Do you want or you don't want your husband? At this point now, I'm getting I'm Lucille is doing too much for me. She's doing too
She
much.
pissing you off?
Yeah. I mean, I understand she's still hurt. I get that as
Mm-hmm.
a woman. I do understand she hurt. But it sounds like you checked out though. Sound like you're done with it. It sounds like you're done with him. So if you're
It
done with
sounds like
him,
she
then
done with it in this scene, but when she's actually with uh
oh yes,
when she's
yes,
actually with
yes.
him, and
The
I don't want
doc,
to put my track shoes on, so
yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, I got thing on that. Wait a minute, let me see what Monique said here. Well, Lucille asked for the divorce and he said no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And at this point, he should go in there and sign the papers. You know, and you say he don't have the money to get his own place. I agree, he don't. But you got two sons who sell the cocoa. Get some money from them and get an apartment. And I know he don't probably want to take money from them because of his pride, but at some point, somebody got to do something. How long we gonna keep dragging this on? But
I
I
want
think
to
it's going to change
ask you
though.
this, Inga, though,
Mm.
because of that part that you just showed, right? We
Mhm.
know she told a lie. He knows she's lying. Do you think he should have addressed the fact that she was lying, talking about how she gonna go to Lawanda's house, and she already knows she going for the filet mignon?
Well, she did go to Wanda's first, right?
Yeah, but she ain't. She knew she wasn't going there for dinner. She lying. She straight up lying, and he knows she
Mm-hmm.
lying because he saw the card. Like they gonna meet up tonight.
Mm-hmm. I saw your message. Yeah. Okay. Um. And Suburbia saying he sent you something. He said something. I done lost the message now, but he said, "Oh, I sent Moochie a link to my channel for the video."
I did. I shared it.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm just looking at the comments. I don't even know what he's talking about. Yeah, I hope soon she makes a decision. It's starting to become like a soap opera now. Let's move on. We ain't got but 3 episodes left, so are we dragging this into the next season, Moochie? Still them going back and
I
forth.
don't know because
I mean, this ain't real life. I know some people still go through their back and forth, but this ain't real life. Some people
I
go
don't
through it for
know
years.
because
It's a
now
TV show. We can't have it go on too long.
once what happened at the she basically told him she wanted to do it in the car. And I'm like, she's still carrying on like she's acting like she's still in high school with this whole move with the car scene and everything.
Right, 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 right. Yeah, she is. I mean, and these just the same pictures slides. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and because I do get her point a little bit. It's like she gave everything to everybody. She got pregnant at a young age. She married at a young age. Probably right after high school, she was pregnant and married. So she didn't ever had chance to, get her freak on and be single and do what she wanted to do. I probably get that, but then you cannot sit there and keep talking. That's what, man. Okay, I'm gonna get that when we get to Terry, because I see why Nicole kind of talking to her like she is. She's a hypocrite. Everybody in here got some issues.
Yeah.
Um, it's probably just time to move on. I hope that either they're gonna make it, either she gonna find out that the good doctor ain't good, and then she gonna come crawling back to Charles, or or they're gonna go ahead and get divorced by season 4. But they just need to do something. Um, yeah, it
Well,
said.
do
Oh,
you think her
Suburban
and the
said just.
doctor is really a thing, or do you think it's just a fling?
I don't know. I think some. I still don't trust the doctor yet. He
I
just
don't
popped up out of
either.
nowhere. We don't know why. We don't.
We don't
She
even
don't
know
know
if he's
nothing
really
about.
not married, if he's married or not.
She don't know
He's telling
anything
her
about.
he's not married, but I don't know what to believe with him.
Yeah, I don't know what to believe yet. I don't know. She doesn't know. She hasn't even. Well, we haven't. We go on what we see, what the writers give us. They
Hmm.
haven't shown us that she's even asked any questions. Are you married? Where do you live?
She did
Um,
ask the question. Remember, he was like, "It was nobody. I found nobody." But so that sound like you like a real a date. Like you date a lot of women. That's
I
why
don't
you
know.
like. Is he gonna hit it and quit it?
That's what I'm saying too. That's what I'm thinking. Shannon said I was disappointed with that con nonsense. Yeah, we get there. We gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
So the next, let me look at my notes here. The next scene, so we got Blaze. He comes in. I guess Terry, called him up. He came to the restaurant to see Terry, and he had a gift for the new baby, but of course Terry didn't accept it because he he's let me see, he wanted to he didn't accept the deal because Blaze, that's Henry is the his daughter. So he is not going to go against his daughter. So
Blaze
even though
doing his
he's not
daughter
go
right though. Do you think he need to be able to put his foot down with this bruh? She causing a
but
ruckus.
and she's causing him money. If
Mm-hmm.
you're a businessman, he's causing or say she's causing him money. So he has to put his foot down. Like, why are you letting? See, that's making me now not like Blaze. First, I was liking him, but now it's not making me like him because it seemed like you weak. Why are you? I know it's your daughter, but okay, you're not gonna let, just like with Bryant, right? He wasn't gonna let Bryant take her out, but that doesn't mean you can't slap her around and get her straight.
Well, not even slap her around.
I mean,
Like
I just said slap.
I
I
know
don't
what you
mean,
said. I'm
yeah,
like,
just get her straight.
just
Yeah,
let
you
her
know what
know.
I'm saying.
Look, yo, you messing up. He already said it when he had her at that whole little. I guess it was a hall or a dinner situation where he's like, you gotta apologize to all these people. They already know she messing up. They
Yeah.
already know she
Yeah.
messing up, and he's trying not to really. He doesn't want to lose his political connections. It's people he's been friends with for 20 to 30 years. So it's like, yo, her
Mm.
actions is really burning a lot of bridges with his business.
Yeah, and this is what Terry was trying to talk to him about, that he didn't want to have. He talked to him about it with last episode too. He didn't want to have any he don't want any more pow pow going on, losing any
Mm-hmm,
bodies.
mm-hmm.
And so he thought that they was going to have he was going to be able to neutralize his daughter and set her down, but he act like he ain't got no control over her. So
It seemed like he don't.
yeah, well, I'm thinking that I thought maybe he was gonna come in here and be a strong character. He starting to come weak to me, so
I
he got
thought
to do
so too.
something. He got to do something to make turn it around for me, because right now I'm not liking him.
You know
Um,
why I thought he was gonna be a strong character? Just off the strength of him being that an original gangster back in the day, and,
yes, that
and,
was a good
and
movie
he was
with
like,
Fred,
I thought he
Fred
was gonna
Williams
be
and
a
all that.
character
Yeah,
like
we might
that.
got to do that movie. I think it's on our list at some point.
Yeah.
We might, have, yeah.
I thought we was
We,
gonna see him do something like that.
yeah. Now he was a strong character in that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, Queen. The doc is going to hurt her once he gets what he wants. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just don't, unless the doc show me something different right now. I'm not feeling confident about that doctor. You just come out of nowhere, and then I don't know. So I don't know, but Lucille is pissing me off. So
Hmm.
um okay, so then
She ain't the
this
only
is
one that's pissed me off this episode.
yeah, it's a couple of people. The furnace might have to get lit, you know, might have to get more people up in there. Um, so the goofy kidnappers, because that's what I just called them on my on my notes. The goofy kidnappers, they sent a message to J-Pusha in a box that he cut off the finger of Carter, and then this is the mama, and this was crazy. This was crazy. I mean, imagine you get a box like this, Moochie. I mean, I can't even imagine. That was just wow.
Yeah, but she knew her son fouled it up. You know how you know your kid got a big mouth?
She
When
even
she's like,
told
I
him to
know
take.
you done really messed this up and it really could have been easy for you to get him back. And now look at what happened.
And look, she even told him to take him to KI double hockey sticks. You know what I'm saying? What mama used to say that. So she must be okay with the life, with what they doing. She must be part of it,
Yeah, well
because
look at what
she's
she
like,
said
she said
afterwards.
take him out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She said, yeah. Let me see.
I mean, but any mother would feel like
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I thought she probably would be more distraught, like crying and carrying on, but she like a strong, sister, so
mm-hmm.
she ain't doing all that crying and stuff. But she
Nah,
wasn't playing
she not
around.
gonna do it in front of everybody. That's why she walked off.
Yeah, no, yeah, she wasn't playing around. And so now we see that's the now I feel bad for Carter. I really do. I didn't think he was gonna make it, be honest with you. But I mean he lost a lot of blood and he all beat up and the guy called and said, "Yeah, did you get my package?" And it's this just a mess. These guys didn't have no plan. They just goofy.
Yeah, they didn't
Um,
have no plan because they thought he was gonna pay right away, and they
yes,
didn't know it
right,
was gonna be a whole back and forth with that. They thought he was gonna bow down right away because they already know, like I guess everybody know how he probably be bigging up his brother. So
right.
because we heard
So,
stories about him before Meech when Meech was in the A when he first met him.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, yeah. So this is this was just, this was wild, but um, and then so Meech calls Terry, and he asked for some weight, and because so to send to St. Louis, because he had to help out Jay Push's brother. Terry is, it's like you always uh helping out everybody else. I wrote on here, he said, Captain Saver Bro. That's what Terry
Hmm.
has said. Captain Saver Bro. So he and he's a he said, yeah, and your niece is doing great. They just had back and forth. They brothers, not brothers talk back and forth to each other. It's still all love, even though they get on each other's nerves.
Yeah, but Terry be doing extra stuff. You got all of this going on. You didn't even tell. He asking how everything is. Terry not even telling him that Diz is gone. So it's like,
You
yo, you didn't even
right.
tell him
Oh,
that Diz got torched. So
right.
you
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 right.
already hiding that from him.
I totally, something. I totally forgot about that. I mean, I knew Diz was gone, but I totally forgot that he didn't say anything to Meech. I totally
Mm-hmm.
forgot about that. Yeah, he didn't say anything. Yeah, so he said he was gonna have Calix. Terry said he's gonna have Calix bring the and that my picture of that guy didn't come out right, so it came out all blurry. So, but you saw that guy, he ran his they say his axle
Mm-hmm.
stopped working on the truck and he slammed into the. So do you think he's still alive or he gone?
I
Because he
don't
was, and
know
the
because
cocoa was all over the
the
place.
stuff was all over.
And somebody in the background said the people in the background said it's coke everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was all over his face, all through the car. It looked like baby powder had spread it everywhere. It was a mess.
But
And I don't
I
know.
thought the
His
vet
hand was
got
in that steering wheel though. He didn't
I
look like
thought
he was
the vet
alive.
that was moving weight for them got taken out with that fire.
I thought so
So is that
too.
the same guy? Like, is
Unless I'm
that a
thinking of two
different
different
guy?
people. That might be two different people. We think. I
Yeah,
thought I was
because
on.
he's a vet too, though. That's why I asked. Because he had the vet thing on his license plate.
I,
I mean,
I
he had a
thought it was
bumper
the same.
sticker.
I thought it was the same guy, but maybe I'm wrong. You know.
I thought he got taken out in the fire. Remember Jen saved him from that fire?
Yeah, yeah, she ran into the burning.
Yeah,
Where's the
so
Marcus? The
it
Marcus always knows everything. I don't forgot now, so I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember if
you
he
can't
survived or
remember.
not.
I'm like that too with this part too. So
Yeah,
I was like, I gotta probably see a little bit more to know.
yeah.
But I
Misha is
wanna
playing
say
chess.
yeah.
Yeah, I forgot all about this guy until they brought him back around again. But
Mm-hmm.
the way his head was slammed into that steering wheel, and he wasn't moving. He might not be. He might be gone. I don't know.
Yeah.
He might be out of here.
Do you
And
think
then
it's
we
gonna
got
be some repercussions with Terry
mm,
behind this?
I mean, it was just well, we didn't see that, but Meech didn't. Meech noted the situation happened, but I don't know. We didn't get it. They didn't give us that. That's like it's like
Well,
it's a
all the
couple of
stuff
little
is
missing
gone. I
pieces
think
to
that's
me.
what they was talking about. I don't know if it was them because remember, I think that stuff came all the way from the D.
Yeah, that the guy who was driving that pickup truck, he was supposed to be driving it to St. Louis,
Right.
and so that's why the other guy had to bring it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that guy. I don't know. I think he might be passed away, but they didn't say that. They didn't say he was gone. They just said the shipment wasn't coming. They had to get another shipment. So he didn't. They didn't specify that. So that's something the writers didn't give us. They didn't give us that extra information. So we shall see. And maybe it's not that important. So we might not even see that guy.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
why I
we.
said, like, you think we gonna really are they gonna revisit that, or this
I mean,
it's
I
just
don't.
the
I don't
L
know because I
and
didn't
that
think they
was
was going to
that?
revisit this guy in the first place. I had totally forgot about him. I mean, he wasn't like a main character guy, so I kind of forgot about him. So
Right.
if they don't bring him back around, I'm okay with it. Yeah.
Okay.
We got Jen's father. No, okay. I'm sitting here and I was watching this episode and I'm thinking, why are you trying to get the blood off the carpet? I would ball that carpet up and throw it in the garbage. That was a lot of blood. That was when Kobe got pow 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 all through the house.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw away everything. I mean, I
Like,
don't even want to live in that
yeah.
place. Even her windows was all busted up and everything. I would be trying to pack my stuff and get out of there. I wouldn't even want to live there no more after that. I wouldn't feel safe. But especially I'm not trying to keep the carpet. I would just throw that and all that blood ain't coming out. I don't care how much
Oh
bleach and all that stuff
no,
you use.
I
That's a lot
agree.
of blood. It ain't like you just cut your finger. I mean, it was a lot of blood. The Kobe got shot from head to her feet. So
Mm. Yeah, they lit her up.
they let her up. So the father he wasting his time with that. So I just thought that was kind of silly. And but then she started telling, her dad, she's sitting there crying, she's telling her dad how much she loved him and all that. And that's when I knew. I said, okay, this we get ready to come to the end with her.
You think
We
so? You think she gonna
oh
be
yeah.
gone? Cause
Yeah.
boy,
Yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. I don't think her character gonna
do
be
you think
around.
she gonna save Bryant
Ma
and
Oh,
basically
well,
end up
yeah,
going
that might
herself?
yeah, that might happen because the plan she got is stupid. She got a stupid plan going on. So, and that's gonna backfire. I believe that plan is going to backfire on her. Um, and so now we get to I didn't know the baby's name, so in my notes I wrote baby ginger snaps because I didn't know. I got it. I got it written down, y'all, on my pad. I got baby. I wrote baby ginger snaps because I didn't know. I don't know what the baby's name was. And the baby's cute. Whoever this little baby is gorgeous. Baby is cute.
Uh-huh.
And I say, so the baby, and so LaWanda, she thanks Lucille for Dr. Maurice, for his help
Mm-hmm.
and LaWanda,
She
and I
over
wrote
there
on my
bragging
I
about
wrote
him.
on my notes, LaWanda's mama is trifling as usual.
Heck yeah.
I wrote that down on my notes. And LaWanda's mama trifling. I like, what does she do? Like, she don't even. Does she do anything to help out?
Nah,
She
she
always
just smoke
popping
her
off at the
cigarettes.
mouth,
She just smoke
smoking
her.
cigarettes and popping off at the mouth.
I think
Like I
she
don't know
smoked
what she
cools
do.
too. I don't even think she smoked Newport. She smoked a pack of cools.
Yeah, or like them old school cigarette. What's that? Winston's. She probably smoked the Winston's.
But
You can't be fine.
Tarleton.
Yes, yeah. You said Lawanda's mama is a hoot. Yeah, she is. I mean, because she's something else. Yes, Monique, baby Ginger's neck. Cause I couldn't. How you know what the baby name was? I just looked at the baby face. I said, "Oh, she's so cute." So, he come in there and he's showing up with gifts and for the baby, and bought a minivan. Of course, the mama was happy, but she said it ain't no town and country. Yeah,
You know, because
the
that's
mama
like
is
the
all
top of the line of minivans, town and country, if you
yeah,
know.
right. It's
All
right.
right.
And
We just
this was
got a
like what
Dodge
this was
Caravan.
early 90s, so it probably, so yeah, it will yeah, I think it was something real like a Dodge minivan or something
Yeah, it was
like
a
that.
Dodge Caravan.
Yeah. And LaWanda says, I don't care about no she said, I don't care about no damn gifts. She said, I want Terry to be, she said she told Terry she want him to be present to raise his own children. You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's what she want. She didn't care
Yeah.
about no daggone gifts. And
She said,
then
I don't care
this
about the presents you bought me. I want you to be present.
present, that's right, right,
Okay?
right. And then Lucille over here in the corner talking about that's the baby father. Now, okay, he's a good father. She was even telling the mama that too, the Wanda's mom, he's a good father. This is what pisses me off with Lucille. She gives Terry so many passes, and he is screwing with these different women's, messing around all around town, babies all around town, and yet she's not giving Charles no grace. She's not giving Charles no grace and giving him a chance. But Terry, her own son, is screwing up and just he can't get his head out of Marquisha Coochie for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
She even said that. She said, LaWanda is family. LaWanda's family, that lady is not family. But Terry got her straight though, too. Terry did get her straight. He said, yeah, Nikki told me everything was going on. So, I mean, it's a lot of hypocrisy going on. You know, so, Terry just like Charles. I mean, I think Terry worse than Charles because Charles don't had children, but multiple children. He's not messing around with a whole bunch of different women's and things. Terry is just being stupid.
Yeah.
When it comes to the business, he seemed like he's doing okay with working with his brother, but when it comes to these women, he can't. He don't know. He don't know what he's doing. You know. Oh, that's the mama named Desiree. Okay, so she tried to
Mm-hmm.
always gimme. Yeah, it's always about what she can get, And I'm sure Terry is putting money in her pocket too. That's probably why she don't really say nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Lucille need to stay out of Terry's business and tend. Yeah, she got her own situation. I mean, that's pretty much what Terry was telling her too. She got her own situation.
We need you to be present. That ain't fucking happening.
Oh, look how beautiful she is.
See, you gonna tell him you get stay out of my business, but you in his business. Look, it's just a mess. It's a mess. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, the doctor's a side piece right now
Mm.
because Lucille just a mess. She got embarrassed. I mean, she know that you see that look on her face like, oops, he done told me. Nicole tried to tell her too.
Stay out my business. That's what
Hmm.
she.
But it's okay for her, but nobody else. Um. Okay, so they say back in we back in St. Louis again. The two goofballs is still got Carter, J-Pusha and J-Pusha's boys. I didn't know their names, but J-Pusha's boys come blasting in, shooting wild all over the place, but didn't hit a fly. They didn't hit a fly. I mean, the goofballs, uh, one of the soldiers did get taken out, But they came in there with all that bam, 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 and they didn't hit neither one of them guys. I just said, what kind of shooting was this?
Well, shoot, the other guy had the machete. The machete.
Yeah, he
And when
did.
he
Yeah,
was chop chopping,
the guy with the braids took it out of the other guy's
he
hand and
was chopping away.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, me too, Ken. I'm glad Terry checked her. Yeah, yes. So I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Um, but because that was just wild, just a whole all they come in there and do all that shooting, and them two guys could have taken out these little goofballs, you know, but obviously they wasn't good. They didn't have no good shot. So, um, and then we got did we? Oh, I didn't get this scene because I said my thing had got messed up, but I want to that's we already talked about it. Calix was supposed to drive the weight to St. Louis, but he gets into an accident, crashes his truck. We already
Mm-hmm.
spoke about that. Um, oh wait a minute, I think I got something out of order. I did get something out of order. Wait a minute, this
It's
ain't the one.
all right, but look, she got
Yeah,
caught in a metal detector.
I
I like
know.
the fact that Breeze was going to take the rap for her.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah, I got something out of order, but they yeah, Terry went back to his apartment talking to Markeisha about his visit with Lawanda and the baby. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so what I mean, so what about that Markeisha part? What you think
She
about her?
make
I'm
me
getting
sick.
tired of
She
her.
make me sick. First of all, she shouldn't even been at the apartment. Why?
Mhm.
What you doing
Oh
up
yeah, this
there?
right here. I got it out of order. So yeah, and that's what the picture of the car the van. Um that so when she saw that she was looking for a pen and
Mm-hmm.
she saw that and I just like and that her face right here, it looked like she was plotting and planning. That's not, it's like she
Yo,
on snake.
the only reason why she came to that apartment was because Terry probably wasn't answering her calls because he was with LaWanda and
Mhm.
he ain't come
Mhm.
home. So she figured
Mhm.
she'd come there and wait for him
Right.
and
Right. Right.
snoop
Right.
around with her nosy behind.
And why is it that LaWanda is still living in the hood with her mama and with two kids? She should be in the luxury apartment or that big house.
Thank you.
She should either be in that big house or that
He got
nice
his
apartment.
priorities totally mixed up.
Right. Charles could be in an apartment and LaWanda could be in that big house. And Marquisha could go in her own place. Where is her damn kids, ma'am? Where is her kids? We haven't yet just see her with her kids since season one. We saw them one time. Ain't seen her kids since. So she's very selfish, you know. She's messy, trashy, and trifling. She is. she, I'm tired of Marquisha. I'm done with her. Um, let me see. Terry, he takes a call. He takes a call about oh yeah, so here's when he finds out about the product was gone. And that's at Marquisha nosy behind listening and plotting. And that's because I could tell by the look on her face. She's being nosy and plotting, you know. Hey, young boy. So Terry needs to go back to Lawanda. But he no, he don't even show respect to Lawanda. It's your children's mother. He not even showing her no respect. So he ain't caring nothing about her. I want LaWanda to move on. I'm ready for her to move on and just say, look, all right, we got the two kids, we got the co-parent, and he can financially take care of them. But I need her to just move on and she need to go and get her career and her life going on. Stop fooling with him because it's no need fighting for this dude. He's not your man, really. He's not. He's really into Marquisha. He's not into Lawanda. He dealing with Lawanda out of obligation, like not because he's in love with her. So he's not going back to her. No. You think Moochie he gonna go back? I don't think so. Moochie, you still there? Uh, you on mute. So I don't think Moochie's on mute.
I
But
said when she came back, she shouldn't have took when he came back, She shouldn't have took him back. We all said that, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you be thinking with your heart, you want your family to work, so I get it.
Right, right. No, I get it. I do get it. But now I think now when she's laying on that dirty floor in their house having that baby, and she probably, I think at that point that she should say no. It's done. It's done. I mean, I agree, young boy. He should go back to Lawanda, but he's not. He's not.
No, he not.
It's too far gone now. It's too far gone. Um, let me see. Hold on, how I got this all okay. So here I got this little screwed up. Anyway, so she had Nicole and Breeze, coming into school. They're going through the metal detector. The thing goes off, and she had the box cutter, and it had Charles' name on it. So the security guard, you know, um, pulled her up, and I guess that's when the parents got to come down and get her. So I don't know if she's suspended or they just had to come and get her. But um, Nicole's trying to protect herself, because she been attacked before. She saw her friend get taken out, so that was scary.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They,
Hey,
I'm glad she finally talked to them, because it was like they still, even though she's trying to talk and get it out, it's like they
mhm,
still stifling her. But I got was because where she was. But
right.
every time when she's trying to talk, nobody wants to talk. Y'all, they
I
got to
know they
talk to
said
this
not right
girl.
here, not right here, Mooch. We can't talk right here. Okay, but
Mm-mm.
okay, no, we can't. We're not gonna sit there and talk in the middle of the school or wherever. But we can talk at home. But when she
Thank
get
you.
home, they send her to her room. They don't want her
Mm-hmm.
to talk. At least Lucille never wants her to talk. You know, Lucille never wants her to talk. But they at this point she needs to talk. You know, she said I
Yeah.
was trying to talk at that dinner. Y'all shut her up. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nicole is the most mature one, and she ain't but in middle school. So and so now we back to bald head Bryant. He at the bar drowning his sorrows in beer, and then Jen walks in um to inform Bryant that she had been suspended. But she believes that the chief guard or lieutenant, whatever he was, is dirty, and that she knows that Blaze is dirty too and connected to Henry. So we know we had predicted that when we saw that lieutenant or that
Mm-hmm.
chief or whoever he was. They said he might be entangled with Blaze. That's why he
Right.
suspended her. He got the information from her, and that's why this whole thing gonna backfire on her. This whole thing about this little plan she came up with, and it's gonna backfire. You know. And then this guy, he done lost his job, he lost his son, he don't have nothing, and then he just sitting there at the bar just drinking himself to death. So, but he bought a lot of stuff on himself. So I feel sorry for any parent that loses their child, but the other everything else, he bought a lot of stuff on himself. So that's it with him. And so Terry makes a deal with other drug dealers, so with the other drug dealers, so that they can stop going to him before they have supply. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was a good plan to ice her out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that was smart. That was something that his brother would do. So he's learning. I thought it was a good idea. They already looking over their shoulders to see what she gonna do after how she wild out this past episode.
And I'm glad we
So
didn't see her much in this episode. We got
right.
one little cameo of her, and that was it. I'm glad we actually didn't see her much. Because I think we saw her last episode a lot, and um, yeah, I mean, I'm glad we ain't see her that much. Um, so, what did I say? Do you like? Just reading the comment from Sharon. Um, yeah, and the captain was definitely dirty. I kind of something told me it was in my spirit, and then it turned out we were right. So I'm glad they decided to go ahead and work with Terry and just try to ice her out, and in that way, because she's not going to even have she's not going to have the good products, and she not because she don't have that deal with the dad, and then when the dad messed up that deal with Terry, and then she's
Yeah.
not going to be able to pay her suppliers. you know. So we'll see how that go. Um, say, Meech, he comes up with his own plan to try to find the kidnappers, and we'll get to that part. Um, this right here is when, what's the guy name? Sterling, and it was
Yeah,
Sterling.
girl.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so he since the other guy had the car crash, he shows up to St. Louis, um, with product, and Meech is always quick on his feet with the plan, and he had the baseball gear in the car and everything, put the hat on and make and tell the officer because the jump out boys came out of nowhere. They just came out and jumped out, and they was about to arrest everybody, and but he had a good plan, act like he was a major league baseball player, and he just got drafted or just got signed, and he didn't know where he was going. So the guy fell for it. The guy didn't ask for no ID or anything. He just fell for it.
Mm-mm.
So he was a dumb cop because he usually try to ask for ID or something, but he just said, gave him directions and sent them on their way. So Meech is always thinking a lot of times.
Yeah,
He's always
he's
5 or
quick
10
on his
steps
feet.
ahead. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows how to talk to people. Terry always sometimes gets aggressive with people.
Yeah, he
Me,
don't know how to talk to people. I've been saying that he do
yeah, you've been
not.
saying that since season one, really. You've been saying that
Yeah.
since season one. He always is aggressive, but Meech always has a smile. And he gets aggressive when he needs to, but he knows how to talk to people to get what he needs from them, you know. And then you got, let's see where we at. You got Mark Cougar, Marquise, and
Mark
she ain't number
Cougar.
Cougar. I saw some. It was in somebody's else comment. They kept calling her that, and I said, "I'm gonna take that." I forgot who it was on Brillo's page or your page.
Mark
I saw
Cougar.
somebody kept calling. I will give them the credit, but I can't remember who said it. But somebody said Mark,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's cute.
yeah, they said so she gets stopped by a dirty cop. His name is Vince. Um, uh, what did I put on here? That she oh, you can, yeah, so you can tell she's plotting and planning. You get to see she got like a slick. Her face just look like she's sly and slick and got something going all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's her way of she uses her sexuality to get what she want from men. That's how she do. So she don't have a problem with sleep with a man to get what she want.
Of course.
Hmm. And since her husband is Boom is locked up and he sound like he gonna be in there for a long time, that's why she's dealing with Terry so he can continue her lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So she can continue to live the lifestyle that she was accustomed to with Boom. And then and I think this guy's going she's gonna convince this dude, or she's gonna convince Terry to work, they're gonna work together. He gonna be
Yeah.
some kind of dirty cop working with Terry. I mean, hey EJ, how you doing? Um
Hey, EJ.
yeah, I think this guy, eventually isn't, we ain't got there yet, but I think he will. Like maybe in the next episode or two or whatever. We're gonna see. They're gonna end up probably working together, doing something. So
Oh
um
yeah.
but this guy looked like he's slick and sly too, just like her. So she probably was sleeping with him while she still was married with Boom. This ain't her first time having an affair.
Heck
But
no.
yeah, and Boom probably knew she having a Boom probably, he probably
He
was having
already
affairs.
was looking at her like she was a gold digging skank. That's why he was
Right,
beating. Remember, he beat her up and stuff like that. I'm
right.
sorry.
No, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. You're right. Because he did. He gave her a black eye. Yeah. Because she probably was, throwing it around everywhere, all around Detroit. Um, so Breeze comes knocking on the door. I mean, knocking on the window to get Nicole's attention, and she sneaks him in the house, and I'm assuming that Charles was upstairs because Lucille was gone out. And she just snuck the boy in the house. She lucky Charles ain't come around that corner while she was washing the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because he would have grabbed Breeze by his braids and threw him out in the house. So she was playing a dangerous game there. Yes, Queen Mark Cougar. Somebody said it on somebody's channel, and I saw that and cracked up laughing. That's why I said that. Because she is a cougar. And matter of fact, Lucille keep on calling her that. She called her that too. So you got your head up in that cougar's tail, you know.
Yeah.
No. So um
She done snuck the
so
boy in
okay,
the
so let me
house.
ask you about Nicole and Breeze. Do you think Nicole is gonna slip up and get, because I forgot, it was
I won't say she'll
Ruby or
get
somehow I
pregnant.
forgot who said it that
I
they
think
gonna,
she is gonna do something with him though.
you think she gonna get pregnant though?
Just because Lucille gave her the protection now. It's
Mm,
like, to me, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. You want your child to be protected, but I
mm-hmm.
still think you should talk about condoms. I think she just gave her a pill and told her to shut the F up and keep it moving. Look, keep it here, take a pill, you gonna need it because I don't want you to be like me. I think it should have been more said to it with that.
Right, right. Um, you said Breeze got her. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna happen. If it don't
Hmm.
happen, we got 3 more episodes. If it don't happen this season, we definitely will see it next season. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. Um, so now here we got Lucille in the car like a schoolgirl, and they in there finger popping, and he finger popping her, and in the car, in my notes I put, what the hell? He couldn't have take. He's a doctor. He making money. He can't take her to a nice hotel. Or what about his place? T-
That's why I don't think like, come on now. I mean, he did take her to that nice restaurant, and don't that look like the type of nice restaurant that got a hotel connected to it? The one that they
That's what
was
I'm saying.
singing, "I
Exactly.
wanna thank
Exactly.
you." Remember?
I'm exactly. Yeah, and I know. I know. I know. Yeah. Sharon said, and
His
how
wife
about
is
some
at his
room
place.
service?
Say word.
The room service, breakfast in bed. That's right.
So, do you think we gonna find out dude is married, even though he
Well, a
told her
young
that he
young boy
wasn't?
said his wife is at his place.
Woo!
And Sharon said too, I thought the wife was back in Cleveland.
Mm,
So yeah. I mean, it is, yeah, because she's acting like a schoolgirl, Shannon. She is acting like a schoolgirl. She didn't get a chance to do these things when she was younger. I get that because she got married, got pregnant, all these things, raising a family. But this is where we are now. So
yep.
get rid of you if you want to have that life. I ain't mad at no woman who want to go out here and live her life. Get rid of the husband, so then you can move on and you can do whatever you want to do, you know. um uh yeah, I believe he got a whole family, Shannon. I really do. um at least Charles took maybe to the hotel. I mean, I ain't saying that's right either with that,
So,
but
but he ain't have to. They was in her house the first time.
that in the first time, yeah, he was in the house. Yeah, but yeah, this guy is in the car. I mean, I hope she ain't give him a job in the car.
She better not.
She better not have pulled that seat back and gave him an old
I heard
job in the car.
somebody on their channel earlier talking about the finger popping thing, but I'm like, that didn't happen. How y'all figure that happened?
That's what I
I'm
was
just
thinking, that
saying, look.
because he probably got her hand up her dress,
You know what?
and that coochie probably soaking wet.
Ooh,
See, y'all, see,
ooh,
ginger snaps is
step
coming
up
out, and
my
I ain't
skirt up
ginger
over my
snaps is
head.
all is coming out. See how y'all do? I was
Oh
trying to
my.
keep it cool and keep it
Wait,
peaceful.
was that Ginger back there knocking at your
That
door?
girl, Ginger, shut up, girl. Be quiet.
Is that Ginger Snaps?
Ginger snap, go sit down. Go to
Come
bed.
on, knock one time for Ginger Snaps.
Ginger, go to bed, Ginger snaps. Got it. I had to lock her away because she is acting up. You
Nah, they
know.
want to see Ginger tonight. They want to see Ginger and her rant about this whole thing.
Yeah, I bet you she ain't had no pants on. She had a little. She had a nice little dress on, and the-
Mm-hmm. And
and
probably
probably ain't
no
no.
panties
And
on.
back then, women wore pantyhose back in the 90s.
And
So she
slips too.
probably pulled them
Look, and
pantyhose in
slips too.
and slips. Lord knows I remember the damn slip. Yeah, I used to wear slip. Girl, I used to have on. Yeah, you used to have to wear the pantyhose. You had one different color ones to go with your outfit.
So look, I don't think she got any finger action in that car because it probably was too many things to pull down and pull
Mm.
aside.
Yeah. I know. Unless she didn't wear no panties and stuff. She might have went out without it.
I
You
know.
know, I mean,
She said, I like the way you
cause look at
taste.
what she said. I like the. I think I
She
wrote it
said, I
down.
want to taste
She said Lucille tells the doctor that he looks so good and tastes so good. Mm-hmm.
you.
I hope she ain't go downtown.
So
No, I
let me
hope she don't
find
go
out,
for
Sharon. She had on fishnet
the.
pantyhose. Dun, 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 dun.
I know that's right. Yes, Karen said the fishnet stockings. Yes, yes, I know that's right.
I
So,
ain't even go get my tea. Let me get my tea real fast.
okay, I'm gonna read these comments. Is at least they had got yeah. I mean, because yeah, at least I agree, young boy. At least even though it was a bad circumstance, at least he did get a room, or Mabel got the room. Somebody had got the room, but they wasn't in the street doing it in the car. You know, they wasn't doing it in the park after dark. Oh yeah, Rock Creek Park. Oh yeah, Rock Creek Park. I'm a DC girl, so we anybody from the DC area know about Rock Creek Park. But so yeah, they could have gotten a room. Come on now, you a doctor, ain't he a gynecologist? He's a gynecologist. He making money. Them gynecologists be making money. So they could have got but she up in to get the windows all steamy and everything. Every time you see it, she got a different wig on, looking sharp. Um, so no, yeah, she acting like a school girl, not called. Yeah, she acting like she 18 again, back at the prom. You know, she act like she, and that's why I'm saying she don't know nothing about this man. You know, she don't know anything about this man. Now, Suburban, you ain't never did you say on the comments that why you got a bone to pick with me? You ain't say. Unless I missed it. Um, you said Charles refused to sign the papers. So what is a girl to do? Sharon, you can still get the divorce even if somebody contested. You know, because my ex husband he done passed away now, but he contested it and they end up just granting me the divorce anyway. So it could still happen. But I don't think she really wants a divorce. I think she's just trying to make Charles suffer. This is real disrespectful though. I mean, it's just disrespectful. And the doctor is disrespectful. You don't be sending roses to that you call. First of all, you call in the house knowing that Charles still lived there. She has Nicole lying. So when I know she told Nicole to say, sorry, wrong number. She told Nicole to do that. It said, yeah, if your father's here and it's somebody called for me, say this wrong number. She probably told Nicole to do that mess. And Nicole's not trying to, get in trouble with her mother. So she just go along with it because she's a child. And now I think it's very disrespectful. I think it's highly disrespectful. Um, I'm not no saint, okay? And probably none of us in this panel in this chat is no saints. We probably done
Mm-hmm.
all did something that probably people would say morally wrong. I mean, I know I don't. I'm gonna speak for me. I know I'm not no saint, but I'm not. But I know I wasn't gonna bring another. I wasn't gonna go out and date a man and break and had the dude having flowers come to my door and calling me. I mean, first of all, my ex husband wouldn't have put up with that crap anyway. He wouldn't have put up with that. But I just wouldn't have had even done that. I said, no, let me get away from you. And then once I
Look,
got away
young
from
boy
you,
shouting. He said, Lucille didn't tell him the whole truth. He's yelling.
mhm. Oh, he said, he said,
Speak
speak for
for
yourself.
yourself
I'm
on
Mr.
Mr.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Okay, well, I'm a sinner. Okay, I have sinned in my life, and I have asked God for forgiveness. Okay, I have asked God for forgiveness. I have sinned in my life, and we sin every day when we doing something. So,
Mm.
but I understand, Mr. Perfect. That's what I'm gonna start calling you when I see Mr. Perfect.
Ooh,
You
young
know,
boy. Very
yeah, young boy.
disrespectful. That's why she's worse than Charles.
Yeah, I
Be
mean.
quiet, Moochie.
And Suburbia said you was up there singing the time about the fishnets. So he said you.
Fishnet.
Mm-hmm. And I know I said she up here in the park after dark, Rock Creek Park. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
Doing it
you
in
went to go
the
get your
park.
tea. I said, if anybody
Doing
from the
it
know about the
after
DMV,
dark.
Rock Creek Park is in DC. And everybody used to go up in there and they
And
get
do
the
it in the
little kissy
park.
kissy and the Lord doing something
And
in the Rock Creek Park. That's a real
doing it.
I
That's why that
don't know if
song
they
was
still
made.
doing it, but back in the day, that was a real thing to go up in Rock Creek Park and do your thing. So
After
that's why
dark.
you know what I'm saying?
I like how the song say for real.
Yeah,
Doing it
that was a
in the
real
park.
thing.
He said,
Yeah,
I
doing
can't
it
with
after
you.
dark.
Yes,
Oh
you can. You know
yeah,
you
Rock
having fun
Creek
over here,
Park.
young boy. Stop. You gonna stop yelling right now. I can't with your moochie. I'm gonna
Mr.
start doing your
Perfect.
voice like Mr. T since I don't know your
Mm,
voice.
mhm. Mr. Perfect, as he say. And he's a young boy going in. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? That's how it's all love. We ain't taking the personal.
Look, he said, "Be quiet, mooch."
Mhm.
Sound like
It's
my
very
sister.
disrespectful. That's that's why I said she's worse than Joe. Okay. Oh, she's too busy trying to get revenge. Now that's what
Okay.
I mean. I kind of might have to agree with that a little bit, but you can't be trying to. It's like a get back. Like
Right.
you're just like it, you slept with your husband, so it's like I don't. I mean, maybe that was a moment of weakness. I understand. So that doesn't mean you want to get back with him because you slipped up and had you're still your husband, but. And that's what is confusing to Charles because he said, remember last episode or two or something, he said, I thought everything was going so good.
I
I
know.
thought we
He
was
thought
doing so
because
good
he
because
thought because he
they
made that
probably had been
song.
having sex a couple of times. I mean, of course, we only saw it one time, but I bet you in their world, in the writer's world, they probably had sex a couple of times. So
Of
he probably
course.
thinking, oh, everything going good.
Look, we didn't see it coming.
That's right.
We
That's
didn't
right.
see this coming. He
No,
said, I thought because I made the song and I took you up to Pound Town. Like you
Yeah.
wasn't going to see the good doctor. But he didn't see it coming.
Right. No, he didn't. He definitely didn't see it coming. No, because he thought everything was going good, and so when she's talking about you look so good, smell so good, taste so good, I'm like, okay, all right. I'm ready for the shoe to drop. I think by episode 10, the shoe gonna drop. I think maybe episode 9 or 10. We got
Do you
something got
agree that Mr. Charles embarrassed Lucille?
um
Yes, she did. The whole church. That's why they switched churches. Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yeah. That was yeah. That's why we don't see Snoop Dogg no more. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they left
Mm-hmm.
the church. Pastor Shifty.
Pastor Swift thought he was gonna get some tail because they thought that
Yes.
they all knew, everybody knew about the cheating scandal because
Yeah, everybody knew.
she
Yeah.
went in and told
Mhm.
her business.
Yeah. And because also too, they judged her by her sons. Everybody knew they
Mm-hmm.
were the local drug dealers, and
Mm-hmm.
um, so that's she got her own house to clean up too. So she got issues. So then we got let me see where we
This
at. Oh,
heifer
Terry.
make me
Oh,
sick
yeah,
this
Terry
whole
meets up. I'm
episode.
sick of her.
She done made me
Unfortunately, we're
sick.
gonna see Marquisha till the end of this whole series is over. I don't.
I
We
think
never
we're
gonna
gonna
get rid
see.
of her.
Look, come meet me, and they're gonna be like, Terry Flannery, you're under arrest.
I know, and that's yeah. We're gonna see her all the way to the
Terry,
end.
come meet me.
And it said he meets up with Marquisha, and then Vince was there.
You and your
Um,
one eye is
and
arrested.
and
That's what they're
and,
gonna
and
say.
this was my notes. I said she's setting up a trap. So she may have Vince. She might get Vince to work with Terry, and then I wrote Terry is a simp. These are my notes I wrote to myself. As I I think it's a trap. I think she did this. She wanted to see Terry be jealous, and I don't understand
Mm-mm.
why. She know Terry in love with her. What was the purpose of that? And then
I
she
feel
said,
like
"You."
this is gonna come back to haunt him later. She's
Mm,
an asshole. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, she
Look, he
is.
said,
Yeah,
nah, it's Markuga now.
yeah, it is Markuga. Yeah, I
Markeisha,
got it.
Markeisha,
I think it was.
Markuga.
I think it was on Brillo's face. Somebody in the comment wrote that, and I cracked up laughing when I saw it. So, um, yeah, she went out on a date. Well, it wasn't. She didn't think it was a date. He thought it was a date. I think she thought she was going out to just talk to her pastor. But Snoop had Pastor Snoop had other thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
So
Till she said no, it ain't going that route. And he said split the check right down the middle.
mm, I was right. Um, yeah, exactly. That was cold. That was cold. Now what if she ain't had no money and she went out? That was
Oh
crazy.
well.
Mm-hmm. Um oh, okay, so you think they're gonna work together? You think this is like some plot and plan that she doing? Because all this is this if they're not going to work together, then what is this for? Why are we seeing this? Why is this guy here? If this guy
Well, he
showed
did.
they wrote this guy into the story for a reason. This guy Vince.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
So
would you really trust him?
no, because
Terry
he
shouldn't
used to
even
do,
trust him.
and he
And if
also
he
used to work for
does,
Boom. He used to work for Boom. She said he did
I don't
security.
care. I don't trust him.
No, I
If
don't.
Terry does anything with him, then that's because he's smelling her panties.
Right, right. She even said that. She said, "Oh, you being jealous make me so wet right now." You know, and he lifted up her dress, and it was Niagara Falls. You know, so
Whatever.
yeah, I'm tired of her. She getting
Whatever.
on me. Let me get her off my screen. I'm sick of her. Um.
What
Okay, now
about?
here go
Do you
Jen.
think she made her already?
I, you know something? She saw those burnt marks on her arm, them cigarette burns or burnt marks on her arm. So that's a clue. Remember now, her father is also affiliated with. He's a retired cop.
Mm-hmm.
And he, sh- Henry isn't that totally all the way stupid. Just because I don't like her, don't mean I think she's totally always stupid. And she might have somebody follow her and check this girl out. This was stupid. She goes and get the blonde wig on and trying to get close to Henry. But I wrote in my notes that this gonna backfire. Henry gonna find out who she is, and she gonna probably have her taken out. That's why I said when she said
Definitely.
she told her father, "I love you, Dad. I love you," and all that. I said, "Okay, we seeing the end of it. She's not going. She ain't making it the season 4. I don't think she gone before the season's over. Before this season's over.
Who?
I would. Yeah, Jen is gone. Jen gonna be
Mm.
gone. This was a dumb plan. Okay, and so then when she goes to meet up with Brian, right? And Brian, and she tells he didn't even know anything about this. He didn't know anything about it. Oh, I ain't had no pictures of that. She goes to meet up with Brian. She didn't tell him anything about it. That she decided to do her own undercover. She's suspended now. Remember, she ain't supposed to be doing no undercover.
Right.
And um, he told her that remember now she has a temper. She's unpredictable. All this sort kind of stuff. He said uh he told her that next time you meet up with her, um, you know, I need to be there is your backup. I need to, let me know when you're gonna meet up with her. She gave him a look like, oh, okay, sure. Right, gotcha. I think she's not gonna tell him, and not and I think that's when something's gonna happen. She's not gonna tell Brian that she's meeting up with her the next time, and she's gonna do it behind his back, and then she might
I
get
think
taken
he
out.
needs to warn her to tell her that he has that she's a loose cannon. He already says she's got a quick fuse.
Yeah, he he
So
he he told her, but Jen is trying to. I understand what Jen's trying to do. She's trying to break the case. She's trying to get revenge because of Kobe, you know, and and so yeah, I could see Brian probably going to Blaze and all that, and or I could just see maybe Henry just figuring it out, or have somebody follow her, anything like that,
right.
So I mean, it could happen. But yeah, I think she's definitely going. Yeah, I agree, young boy. Henry gonna take her out. It's so I think we this probably we probably got one more episode with her and then she's gone. So because we only got 3 more episodes in the season, so she's gonna go in the next 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Um, let me see. Uh, where we at now after that? So I'm glad we didn't see her, but just on that one part right here, I'm glad we see. So um oh, I jumped ahead for something. I wanted to. Oh, I missed a part. I missed something. I was Let me go back to something that I had missed. Um Let me remove that. This the part that
If he could be more comfortable.
this the
Than the
yeah.
girl last year.
Oh
That was
um
Carisha last year, right?
yes. Oh yeah,
She did much better than her.
she was terrible. No, her acting was way better.
I
She
think we
probably
gonna see her in more than one episode.
yeah,
This what we
I
gonna
think
see again.
Sweetie probably went and took some acting classes. Uh, I don't mean no harm. I don't think Young Miami can even read good. I mean,
You know what?
she just don't
I'm
see.
gonna leave that
She
right
don't.
there.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually. Let me stop. See, go sit down, Ginger Snaps. She she
Look,
keep on trying to come
that's
back
a
out
nasty,
here.
right? You better open the door and let this girl in. So you better open. She coming.
Ginger Snaps, girl, I'm gonna deal with you when I get off this
Look,
live.
everybody put
Okay.
the door up because Ginger Snaps is coming.
Oh Lord. I need an after dark segment because I can really just let loose. You know what I'm saying? No, I have to
Look,
do
you
something
should have
behind
just
the
came on
paywall.
at midnight and
I
called
just,
me.
I know.
It's already 12.
It's already, I know. Oh, I want to see Ginger Snap. Ginger Snap, she's showing off tonight. I know if she come out here now, I don't know what she might say because she cutting up already. So anyway, so they that was a good plan that I think they had, and Carter, let me see, go back here. Carter comes home and he looked terrible. They banged him up, they cut his finger
Mm,
off. I just I felt bad for him.
me too.
Yeah, I felt bad for him, and he looked so scared.
He
Like
was, because
the look
he's
on
not
his
even part
face.
of that life.
No, he wasn't part of that life. He looked so even when his brother when J-Pusha was touching him and he just looked. And I think he's gonna be traumatized, especially when his brother didn't want to give up the money. He heard that. He was sitting right there. Didn't want to give up the money for the ransom. Um, he thought that he just if he could threaten those guys that they would just do what he say.
Right.
And yeah, so um, but we shall see what happened with that. And then I wrote on my notes, this was a whack ass love scene between these two. I mean, it was nothing. It was just blah. You know what
Well,
I'm
I
saying?
mean, like what? We saw the stripper dance for him last week and gave it up.
Yeah, and I said to myself, well,
So,
maybe Sweetie didn't want to be naked. I get that part. I do get that. And but she could
mm-hmm.
at least had a bra on, because she be half dressed in her music videos and on
Well, shit,
Instagram
she
and stuff.
started off with just the sports bra showing and her
That,
stomach out. So I
that's
didn't
what I'm saying.
understand,
Yeah, she had a
like,
whole full t-shirt on, sweatshirt, t-shirt or something on. She was covered up from head to toe here.
mm-hmm.
And so yeah, that was kind of whack, And so but he ends up getting on the phone and he talks to wait a minute, what's the guy named Duffy? Is it Duffy,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, he talks to him on the phone. They talking cold, but I knew what he was saying, that the case in the ATL had fell through the cracks, so it was okay for him to return. you know. So Terry, his plan worked out too. So he's telling and what's homeboy now? He always eating too. What's his name?
For a hoop,
This dude right here. What's his name?
hoop,
Always eat
hoop.
hoop. Yeah, hoop. He always shoving food. Here he's eating sweet potato pie. He
You like,
always
you know,
shoving
you
food
gotta
in his
pay for
mouth.
that.
Yeah, he's talking about just on your tab. He said, tab.
Penny pinching Terry.
Mhm. Oh yeah, because that was funny. That other scene when the guy said your mother could be on fire, you wouldn't even give her a hose or something. Yeah, I
Look, you
mean,
make
yeah,
her pay for the water.
you make her pay for. Yeah, thank you, young boy Moochie Hoop. Yeah, I forgot to write that down. But his plan worked out too. Everybody is now on board with Terry, and they iced out Henry. So I'm sure next episode. I do not want to see Henry next season. I meant next episode. We gonna find out the conclusion of that. She's definitely not gonna be happy. Um, so she got iced out, and then and they said this is for Diz. So because she did him dirty. And then at the conclusion, Meech returns back to the ATL, gets back with his family down there, and back with the crew. And Duffy tells him that Glock is the new king of ATL, and Meech says not for long. And then they ended with Rakim because I can't play the Rakim music unfortunately, but
Don't sweat the technique.
don't sweat the technique. I know because I can hear it in my head right now. I know I can hear it in my head because I was jamming at the end of that song.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that went. So yeah, there he goes celebrating. So Tina jumped up. She was happy to see him. Everybody high fiving him.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a charisma about him that everybody likes. Everybody likes. So uh I think people tolerate Terry, but they don't necessarily like him like that. The same way they like Meech. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Um so what you think about this whole episode?
I It had to me when I first described it. It had like a paid in full vibe to me,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
they still copying Power's formula, but I'm gonna give it
Yeah.
a pass for the simple fact they're in the same timeline. Raising Canaan and this is in the same timeline, so
Right.
like the
Yeah.
metal detector thing, just you can't help
Right.
it. It was stuff that was really happening back then.
And
Kids
that
was
was
getting
happening
caught.
back then. They was
Mm-hmm.
putting metal detectors in a lot of the urban schools because people was bringing the pow pows and the
Mm-hmm.
cocoa and different things, and crack was developing during this time too. So
Mm-hmm.
crack was spreading across the whole country at this time. So Kendall gives it an 8. Um, when I was on Brillo channel, I forgot some people was giving it a D and an F and all. I said no, it wasn't no,
A
it
F?
wasn't.
The people really was saying it
Somebody
was whack like that?
Yeah, and somebody in the comments was giving it like a D minus. Somebody, no, I said like a B minus. It wasn't A, but it was definitely like I'm still okay with it. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it was a great episode because we ain't see Henry but one quick time.
Wow,
You know,
Suburbia, you gave it a 5? But you seem like you was so happy to prove that Lucille,
it's
was
trash. Like,
dirty.
that's
Was
how you
trash. I'm surprised you gave it a 5.
Yeah, right.
Because he was like,
Uh,
now she cheated.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Good night, Sharon. I'm sorry we
Good
kept you
night,
up late.
Sharon.
We ain't
Thank
gonna
you.
be up
Oh,
here.
did you see what she wrote before that? Some parting words.
Oh, okay. I hope everyone who reads this will have a wonderful night. Life is so amazing if you let it be. Oh, thank you. Life is amazing. Even when we all going through some ups and downs, it could be far worse. So I appreciate those kind words. Um, young boy, what you give it before we roll up out of here? What you
Yeah, I
give it?
didn't see what he gave it. What you give it, young
Mm-hmm.
boy? Kendall,
Cause
what you give it? Oh, she gave it an 8. Okay.
yeah. I
She
said
gave
so.
it an
I give
8.
it like a. Let me see. Yeah, like an 8. Yeah, something like that. 7.58. It wasn't bad.
Okay,
Like
he gave it a 7.
yeah. Something seven between 7 and 8 is you. I think that's in the range.
Mm-hmm.
7.5 to 8. It definitely is not. I didn't feel it's a 5, and I definitely didn't feel it's But I don't think it's like a 10. 10 would be when we take Henry out. Now I want to do a
Yeah.
celebration.
Just,
No, I'm
I'm
gonna
just
go
tired
ahead.
of seeing her.
Yeah, me too. I'm probably her going right on live. So that night when they kill her, I mean, when they take her out, I probably had to
Mm.
come right on live and just say sell and do a
Ding
celebration.
dong. She's
Yes, right.
gone.
Yeah, like 7.5. That's cool, Candy. That's a Candy. You make it home safe and sound.
Yeah, that's all I was just
Yeah.
gonna ask her. Let me find out
Mm-hmm.
she's still on the road.
Yeah. Uh, 313 better made 8. Yeah, it's
Okay.
something like that. So I give it that. And I appreciate everybody, coming out and hanging out with me. I didn't even really mean to go this late, but I knew I probably couldn't have gone earlier. I'm just dragging the day. And so they just got home. Okay. Um, oh yeah, Henry is worse than Ronnie's weird self. Lord have mercy. And I did not like Ronnie. Did not like Ronnie, but Henry is worse. I can't think of a character worse than Henry right now. Mm-mm.
Mm.
No, I can't think. I can't think anybody worse. I want to know how all this gonna play out in these next 3 episodes. What's going to happen with Blaze and Henry? Is Blaze? He? I was. I don't know. I was. He better turn it around for me because right now, this episode, he's in the toilet for me because he can't. Why you can't put your foot on your daughter's neck? And I don't mean that literally, but just like set her down and say, stop this nonsense. You're messing up the bag. You're messing up my political contacts. Um, everything. Why he can't set her down? I thought he was supposed to be the man in charge, but I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I thought Blaze was gonna be able to have things under control.
me too.
And I
Yeah,
thought we was gonna see him different, even though we see him running stuff. But I feel like his daughter got him wrapped around his finger.
right, 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 right. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. And what they didn't never say what happened to the mother. Did the mother pass on or something? Um, we ain't get no information about. We don't have no backstory information about Henry. But this it's okay because I'm ready for her to go, so I don't need to know no more. Um, said
Mm-hmm.
my dislike for Henry and Markeisha is tied at this point. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that, Kendall. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Bonnie. I'm trying tonight. I was kind of struggling. I'm thank you, Moochie, for coming up here so the bounce the stuff, energy off with me. Because I
Oh,
was
it's
kind of
okay.
struggling
I was
tonight.
off
You know,
anyway.
some
What? I probably would have been talking on the phone with you or something like
mhm,
that. It would have
yeah,
been one or
yeah.
the other. So
Hmm.
this was just like we had a phone conversation,
That's true.
except everybody's there to listen.
That's true. That is true. That's right. That's right.
Mm. But look,
That's right.
she did her first live by herself. No, you was on here 15 minutes by yourself. You got
Oh,
this. Don't worry about
oh,
it.
yeah. I mean, I've been doing a couple of lives now. Yeah. Remember
Mm-hmm.
that very first one wasn't even that I did
I
wasn't even
know,
supposed
but
to
this
be.
was with screenshots and the whole thing. You was keeping busy and everything. So now you
I'll
know how
tell
it
you. I
is.
know. I
You
know.
did a good
Now I really
job.
see what you're
Hey,
you're in
Monique.
the to me. Hey Monique, how you doing, girl? And Suburban still didn't say why he got a bone to pick with me. You
Wait, he
you
said
better.
that again?
I know he said it earlier. He might have said it maybe early
Look,
on, but I
oh,
might have missed it.
are we
He'll tell me. He'll send me a message and tell me.
I got word that they were saying women are being too soft on Lucille, like we giving her a
Yeah,
pass. No,
y'all
I
know
ain't
I
give her
hadn't
no
been.
pass. So if you came to my channel, I wasn't doing that.
Now
So
and
that
I was
wasn't
not
me.
doing that.
I guess
I was
me and you are the exception to the rule.
I was not doing that. No, thank you, young
Mm-hmm.
boy. Thank you, Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect. Oh, Kendra said
Young
I'm a
boy
natural.
24, Mr.
Oh,
Perfect.
I Kendra, I didn't even think I would ever be on no camera doing anything, but Moochie did kind of push me in the pool a little bit,
Look, her feet
and
is already wet. I just pushed her in the water.
that's right, right, that's right.
Lucille needs to get the same energy as Charles. Yo,
Yes,
I
yes,
gave
right,
her that
yes,
same energy. She's a
yeah. She can,
liar. She's a liar, and she's like one of those people is like, do as I say, not as I do people. So you
right.
see how she was
That's
talking
right.
about what Terry need to do, and then
She
Terry
talking about
flipped it back
stay
on
out
her,
of
and she
my
was like,
business. That's the
how
second
dare
time
you
she
be in
said
my
that.
business?
She said it to Nicole last week or whatever, and then she said to Terry this episode, "Stay out of my
Mm-hmm.
business." You know what I'm saying? And she's just not, she doesn't know what she doing. She doesn't know what she doing. Um.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he said that's not it, Moochie. Oh, okay. I guess it's something else. He'll send me a message on Instagram and tell me what's going on. Yeah, she is a hypocrite, Kendall. I agree. I definitely agree with that. You can't be telling somebody else something to do, and your son is going around. He just making all. Ugh. When it comes to the women, Terry making all kind of mistakes. So but they can't tell that he's grown though, so they can't. Ain't like they really can tell him nothing now, and he's deep into Marquisha at this point, so ain't nothing they can say. Matter of fact, I don't think Charles has ever had that conversation with Terry either and said anything. We never heard him like have a man to man conversation with him. He should have, but
Yeah.
so Terry the reason they got locked up. Well, that's what I believe too. He part of the reason. Yeah, I ain't saying 100%, but he got it. But he played some. He played a part in it. So running his mouth, probably talking to Marquisha, and then she going around talking to other people. That's probably what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So the real life Marquisha, yeah. So anyway, y'all, I appreciate all y'all for coming out and hanging out with me and Moochie, and we'll be back again. We'll well, I guess we'll be talking about
Yeah, we'll be
BMF
back
again on.
tomorrow.
We'll be
Tell them
back
what you got
tomorrow
going
for
on
other stuff.
tomorrow.
Yeah, but I know they love the BMF, so we'll be back on that for Monday probably. So, but tomorrow, 4 o'clock, I'm doing a double header. I don't know why I put all this on myself. I ain't doing this no more. I
Don't say that.
don't know
She'll
why
be back, y'all. She
I
just
don't know
saying
why I
that.
put all this on myself. But I got a double hitter tomorrow. 4 o'clock. If y'all haven't seen this crazy miniseries on Peacock called "A Friend of the Family,"
Mm,
it's a true story, and I'm gonna just tell y'all it is crazy. It's sick, sad, and crazy. It's a little bit of everything. And so we gonna talk about that. It's gonna be Moochie gonna stop through. It's Candy, Aries, and Miss Kara. So we're gonna be have a full panel. So we
right.
got we gotta be careful not yelling on top of each other because everybody gonna have something to say. Everybody gonna have their piece, and we just gonna kind of talk about it overall and break down little things about it. So and then also later on after that, supposed to be 7:30, but I don't know if we're gonna run over late, but it's 7:30. Miss Kara again and Shanna's. We're gonna finish up the part two of Ready to Love reunion. I forgot it was two parts. I thought it was only the one last week, but it's two parts, so we're just gonna finish up the last of it, and that'll be that. Well, we probably won't, well, I shouldn't say that we ain't gonna be up there that long because last time we was up there 2.5 hours. Because after a while we just started talking. You know how we as women, we just talking and we just had a good time talking. Yes, another Peacock special. The Peacock things was good because we did the Apple. What was that? The Apple don't fall from something, and that was crazy too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
that was
crazy too. But the
mhm.
same guy that was in the Apple was in this.
The same
You know
guy.
that one of the sons. The
I
son.
ain't even paid attention. I didn't even. No, I ain't paid attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna look. I'll look it up because I didn't pay attention. Okay, there gone. So anyway, no, yeah, but this friend of the family, it's wild. It's once I've watched one episode, I just kept going to the next and the next. You could easily binge watch it, you know, and it's not, and it's a lot. It's a lot going on, so it's not like it drags on. It's not slow or anything. So but that's so you'll see me again tomorrow. Maybe Ginger Snaps will behave herself and she'll pop out tomorrow. And then I guess next week, Moochie, who's doing the BMF on Monday?
EJ.
Okay. So I'm sure you'll see us probably
Monday.
sometime around like 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30, around that
Mm-hmm.
time frame. It'll be posted, and then Wednesday we still doing Mayor Kingstown.
Yeah, we're doing that on Wednesday. Tuesday, I got set it off. I'm doing two. And
Okay.
the trailer breakdown for BMF.
Oh, you
So
doing both of those by Tuesday?
yeah, I'm getting it together. I'm trying to figure if I'm gonna go live for the trailer breakdown or if I'm gonna upload it. So that's what I'm
Hmm.
thinking right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna do no trailer breakdown. But because I couldn't tell from the trailer just what was it was so short, so it didn't give me
Mm-hmm.
much information. So
I
I'm
gotta
not.
look at it again.
I
So
saw all that pow pow going on, but so I'm not sure who it's from. What's you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Because
mm-hmm.
we still got they still got before this season end, we still got to wrap up Remy and Glock's
Yep.
situation. So um yeah, and we still got to deal with Henry in Detroit. So it's still a lot of stuff to wrap up before, we end the season. So we should see. And
Yeah.
I guess and I'm sure y'all see me throw up a short or something on the community tab. I try to still stay engaged with everybody, even if it's just through the community tab. So, just check us out. And I'll be doing, BMF again next week. I
Okay.
may try to do it Friday as opposed to Saturday, but we'll see, depending on how my schedule and stuff is going. But
Right. I
anyway,
get it.
yeah, yeah. So you got to do it when you can do it, you know. So let
Hmm.
me see. I got a little. I got to get me some little outro music. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good one, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the YouTube streets. Have a good night.
Good night.